Hello, I'm Priyanka Sharma and you're watching the Sunday Garden. Latest updates coming in from the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine and Russia clashed at the United Nations General Assembly on Monday ahead of a likely vote on a resolution on whether to condemn Moscow's annexation of 4 Ukrainian regions. A resolution condemning Russia's annexation of 4 Ukraine regions was up for adoption at the UNGA, where 193 UN member vote and no one yielded a veto. The vote will now likely take place this week. Speaking first at the emergency meeting, Ukraine's envoy Sergei told member states that he had already lost family members to Russian aggression. He said around 84 missiles and around 24 drones had deliberately targeted civilians and civilian infrastructure during Monday's multiple attacks on Ukrainian cities, including schools and universities. The entire world has once again seen the true face of the terrorist state that kills our people. Suffering defeats on the battlefield, Russia takes it out on the peaceful residents of Ukrainian cities, he said. The Ukrainian envoy said that voting for the draft resolution would be for each country, for each of our citizens, for your families, for our children, a vote for justice. The resolution on the Russian annexation comes days after Moscow vetoed on a similar proposal on the UN Security Council. The draft resolution condemns Russia's attempted illegal annexations of 4 Ukrainian regions following so-called referendums. The General Assembly meeting began with a procedural vote on a measure which Russia had flagged, proposing that the Ukrainian draft resolution being debated be voted on by a secret ballot and not through an open recorded vote. The Albanian proposal received 107 votes in favor with 13 against and 39 absentees. Russian Ambassador Vasily Nabzhenya said that the Albanian resolution, which confirmed that a recorded vote would take place following a debate, had been a violation of the rules and procedure. He said Russia had been deprived of the ability to present its case in all aspects of the Ukrainian crisis that did not suit Western powers had been conveniently overlooked. Ukraine was chosen by these countries for that purpose, was brought under their control, and today is a platform for the testing of NATO weaponry and for combat against Russia using other people, he said. He accused Ukraine of an act of terrorism in sabotaging Russia's bridge to Crimea, adding that Russia could not stand by and let Ukraine act with impunity. This vote comes after Russia conducted large-scale strikes on the Ukrainian capital Kiev and other locations on Monday, which drew condemnation from several countries. UN Chief Antonio Guterres said that he was deeply shocked and represented another unacceptable escalation of the war. The strikes, which have reportedly caused widespread damage to civilian areas and led to dozens of deaths and injuries, show that, as always, civilians were paying the highest price for Russian invasion of February 24, the statement by the UN spokesperson added. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday warned of harsh reprisals after the Crimea Bridge attack on Saturday. In a television appearance, Putin said that Russia had struck military and infrastructure targets across Ukraine following the Crimea Bridge blast. He threatened further harsh responses that correspond to the level of threat to the Russian Federation, have no doubt about it, while accusing Kiev of terrorism. These are all the latest updates coming in from the Russia-Ukraine war. Stay tuned to the Sunday Garden for more such updates.